All right, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you guys the process that I do to keep my truck clean. And I do the, basically I have automatic car wash deal, the wash and shine, where I pay $24.99 a month for unlimited washes. And you can use the free vacuum. Right there, you can see the height of the truck. That's going to be very important, which mine is 7 feet 2 inches. And the width is also important, but I have my factory tires, but you could run a 20x9 with a 1+1 offset, and you'll still be good. But you just want to make sure that you verify that with the manager in charge of that automatic car wash, and make sure that your truck would be good, and you'll clear that. But in my opinion, for what you pay, and if you go early in the morning, you can get these rags that are nice and clean, and they're not going to really scratch up your truck as much. But I mean, you do it at your own risk, right? To me, it's worth it. I used to spend a lot of time having to wash my truck, and now I keep it clean. And in the minor scratches that you get that can be buffed out, to me, it's not a problem. I mean, I see 2024s, F250s and other cars, I mean, come in through these automatic car washes. It seems like it's the future now to save money. And they do a great job, guys. You're going to see right now once I drive out how well, I mean, just the tire shine as well. I mean, you save money. Like when you're trying to do all this yourself, it's just the amount of time. But I mean, if you like perfection, then yeah, this is not the place for you. And keep in mind, yeah, you are going to have a little bit of tiny scratches. But the air dryers work great on this. It saves you a lot of time. But check out the before and after. And this is just my process right here. And they have a towel exchange program also, which I'll grab 2 new towels. I'm going to show you the process. Once I come out of here, it's relatively clean, but I'll grab the towels. I do a little bit of the air sometimes, not too many times on where the covered areas where the rags eventually is going to drip back out. But for the most part, I just like to go straight to get my towels. They're good with you getting 2 or 3 towels. They don't mind. And the first areas that I'll dry up are going to be your window and the paint, some of the sides of the paint. And then lastly, which I'll show in a second, I'll do the interior door jambs and then the wheels at the end, which tend to have more dirt and grime on them, and that could potentially scratch your paint. So trying to limit that. But again, my recommendation is go to these car washes early in the morning at 7 in the morning when you don't have that much of a line, and at the same time you can get those rags which are cleaned daily a lot cleaner, and it's gonna do a little bit less damage on your paint. But again, a lot of these trucks, I mean, this is my 2011 F250. They're work truck, guys. So I mean, if you're gonna use them for that purpose, then you don't expect to keep them, like what do you call it, car show quality, right? So yeah, I really do believe that the amount of time you save, it's definitely worth it. So here we go. Again, you can see some of the clear coat damage on my truck. It's a 2011 F250 with 157,000 miles. So it's got its age. And if you're new to this channel, we'll subscribe, hit the like button. I basically document the expenses that I've had to do. This is also a good time while I'm here. If you see these lockers right here, the front locking hubs, it's good to actuate them, turn them, engage them, and disengage them once in a while you're doing these car washes, so that when the time comes when you need to use your lockers, that they're not stuck, guys, because that is a common problem on these F250s. And don't not rely on your automatic locking hubs, because they can have vacuum leaks, and eventually, well, you're not going to be locked in for your 4x4. But here I demonstrate, this is a final product, how the truck came out pretty clean. I'm very satisfied with it. But here is my height, 7 feet 1 inch. So as you saw, 7 feet 2 inches was the height limit. So yeah, when I used to have the 37 1350s with this 4-inch lift, there was that sign was scratched on top, and even though it had like a rubber coating on it, it did do a little bit of scratches on the rooftop that I need to buff out. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend if you have anything higher than that. Or if you're running maybe a 20x10 with a wheel with a -44 offset, that might be too much for the automatic car washes. But I do eventually. I think I would like to get a pressure washer, a foam cannon, and maybe run that kind of setup in the future. But for now, well, this is what I'm running. I'm happy with it. So this is the process that I do to keep my truck clean. And well, if you guys like this video, hit me a like, thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll be like I said, if you're new to the channel, I'll be documenting any expenses that you might experience on 2011 to 2016 F250s. There's slight differences. Mine's a 2011 to 2012 or 13. They tend to be the first model years that they had a little bit more problems. So if you like these trucks, stay tuned for any potential issues that you might have.